Do you notice the heater right here? Because this has water in it and refrigerant, it starts to freeze up and it takes longer to remove the refrigerant out of the system. I also had the heater over here heating up the accumulator. Otherwise, if this was all together, you can't get to this. Is why you're going to charge 2.5 hours to do air conditioning on a heat pump. You know how book time is 1.4? Not no more. Also, you'll be going into, when you go to check everything, I'll just let you guys hear. I'm not going to walk you through every procedure, but as you're going through your different tests before you finish this vehicle out, especially after a collision and everything, you want to make sure everything's working. You're putting in 2.5 hours into the vehicle. Dehumidify. Putting it into recovery mode just to recover refrigerant. Putting it so it opens up all the solenoids so you have access to all the AC lines, so when you do a vacuum you can actually remove all the air. Otherwise you trap air or refrigerant in the system, because if the gate valves or one-way valves or solenoid valves are closed, you can literally trap air and refrigerant in different parts. Recovery in a shop, it comes in, it's smashed, it can't run, you can't generate heat, you can't get heat guns down to these things. You will be recovering refrigerant in a cold shop that it's like 45 degrees. It'll be on the recovery unit for 2.5 hours, just recovery. That's not even including the recharge process. So heat pump systems, a minimum of 2 to 2.5 hours charge on labor for recharge, and extended recovery times. Instead of the 0.4 hour, you're gonna have 0.8 at least. If you're not in a heated shop, you're screwed if you can't put the system. Some vehicles give you the mode where it preheats the accumulators to get them ready for recovering refrigerant faster. I demonstrated that on the Prius Prime from about a week or two ago when I posted that. So if you're not ready for coming into working in the world of HVAC on heat pumps, McDonald's is hiring. They need burger flippers. Janitorial needs people scrubbing toilets. But shops, if you're not ready for these vehicles coming in your cars, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Oh, and by the way, this unit right here, this unit assembly right there is over $3,000 if it gets smashed and hit. For that heat exchanger, plate heat exchanger assembly, that's a $3,000 unit right there. And for those guys who burn up a $4,000 compressor, because say this vehicle gets taken down to Joe Blow's shop down the block here to do AC on it, and it's hit, they replace the accumulator. They don't know it needed maybe 3 ounces inside the system, and that is the condenser. That is not the condenser, and they don't know about the oil capabilities. They burn up a shop, metal flake the whole system, boom, $10,000, $15,000. See you guys later.